Good morning everyone. This morning we're at Barcaldine or Barcaldine, whichever way you like to pronounce it. This is the pretty little caravan park that we stayed in last night, and we're here again for another night. Beautiful clear blue skies this morning, as you can see. I think it's going to be about 20 degrees today. We're going to go and explore the town. It's within walking distance, so that's nice. Here's our campsite here, as you can see. So last Wednesday afternoon they served us Billy tea and damper, and we had a couple of guys and a lady on a guitar singing old tunes, which was nice. And the camp kitchen area, most enjoyable. So tomorrow we're leaving and we're going to be down to Charleville, about 400 kilometres tomorrow, so not too bad, but going south, so I'm expecting colder weather as we get closer there. Nights have been cold here, but it's nice to be out of the wind, and the blue skies are beautiful and the sun is divine. Have a good day all. Okay everybody, we are in Charleville. There's a little caravan park called Bailey Bar Caravan Park. It's quirky, but it's nice. Not too far from the amenities, or the camp kitchen. We've got a grassy site. As you can see just here, the bikes, our grassy site, everything here that we need. I thought I might tell you a little bit about what we've got on our site. Start off with, at the bottom here we have a stretcher which we've put our swag on, and then over the top of that we've put this gazebo on. Now in the mornings when it's dewy, it keeps the dew off and also makes it a lot warmer in the swag. More pleasant to get up in the middle of the night if you need to. Also we've put mats at where we get out of bed, so we've got our feet straight onto the mat. There's a little area underneath the swag that you can store clothes off the ground. It's also a good place to hide your boots, make sure the dew doesn't get on it. As you can see, we've got a couple of camp chairs, one each, and we've got this little table, little stove with our collapsible kettle. We're having an afternoon cuppa, and then we've got two containers, one which holds food, the other one holds our cutlery and crockery, and that all goes into our trailer over here. As you can see at the front of the trailer there is the refrigerator that runs on battery as well as power. So today we've got a powered site, but as we're riding along, the battery keeps the fridge cold. We've got a 10-litre jerry can here, and over here we've got 10 litres of water, fresh water, and then we've got a couple of containers of oil. Frank periodically has been checking the bikes for oil, and everything's been going really well. Bikes are looking really grubby and grotty, but I don't know whether they're ever going to be shiny again. We'll find out in a week or so when we get home and give them a good scrub. But today was only 400 k's, an easy ride in. We were here by 2:30, left about 9 o'clock, so that was good. Tomorrow we're off to Burke, again approximately 430 k's, so yeah, about the same. We'll probably leave about 9 in the morning, get in about 2:30, 3 o'clock, set up, camp. As you can see, the sun is shining, clear blue sky. A little bit of a breeze today, but if you're out of the wind, it's gorgeous. The wind is a bit cool, and we don't want to come home, but anyway, we will. We have to. Bye. Well, good evening everybody. It's probably not evening yet, but it's late afternoon. It looks a bit gloomy here. It's a bit overcast compared to this morning when we left Charleville, and it was clear blue sunny skies. So here today we're at this caravan park in Burke. We've been here once before, 4 years ago when we were going to the Townsville rally. we stayed here and we thought we'd come back again. It's exactly how we remembered it. This beautiful green bit in the middle and all the sites on the outside edge, as you can see. And we're up the far end this time. Last time we were just across the road here in one of these little sites, but this time they've got us right at the very back corner, so you can see us down the end there. It was about 450 k's today. It was a bit of a hard slog. The towns were few and far between, so not many opportunities to stop and take a break, because there was not many roadside stops, so there's nowhere to actually physically pull over off the road to stop that was secure, I suppose, because they've had so much rain here, so any of the roadside stops that are not bitumen have got about 6 inches of mud through them, and we weren't prepared to take the bikes off that road. So yeah, it was a bit of a hard slog today with not too many breaks. We ended up finding a truck stop and stopping there and having something to eat out of the trailer. We couldn't stop for a cuppa or a hot drink, so when we got here today we were quite peckish, so we've just been over to the local roadhouse and grabbed something to eat. We've got something to snack on later on tonight. So tomorrow we've got under 400 k's to get to Dubbo. Looking forward to tomorrow. So when we get to Dubbo, we've got glamping at the zoo, so that should be really, really exciting. So really looking forward to that. And then on to Forbes and Griffith. Now tonight is our last night in the swag. Tomorrow, like I said, we're at Dubbo Zoo. The next night we've got a motel at Forbes because they've forecast a little bit of rain and we didn't want to pack up the swag wet. And then on to Griffith. My daughter lives in Griffith, so we're going to stay with her. And then down to Echuca. My parents live there. And then home. So tonight's our last night in the swag. It's been a great holidays in the swag. It's probably saved us a lot of money, and we've met lots of people, and everybody's always interested in how our setup is operating. So yeah, breaks the ice pretty quick having a swag. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, we're at the Dubbo Zoo and we're looking at the giraffe enclosure, as you can see, and having a little bit of a frolic here in the distance. They're spectacular. Look at the markings on them. They're beautiful. So we're here for the night. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We need to be at our dwellings at about 4:30. It's about 3/4 of the way around the zoo. So a bit of time to have a little look before we settle in for the night. Hello everyone, it is Monday afternoon and we have just arrived in Forbes, just about to walk into town. We're going to cross this river on this footbridge over here. We've just had the night at Dubbo, at the Dubbo Zoo, which was great. It was cool but interesting. Yeah, it was worth doing. We caught up with Stephen Gower from Big Sky chapter at Dubbo for morning tea, which was really nice. We met Steve a number of years ago on one of the hot trainings, and that was always been in touch with him via Facebook, so it was nice to catch up with him again. So only a short trip today, only about 150 k's. We stopped at Parks at the Dish and had a look at the Dish there, and just continued on after that through to Forbes here. So we haven't had lunch, so we're going to have a late lunch now. There's a motor museum in the other direction, only about a minute walk, so we're going to go down to that later. And then we're going to go explore the town now. Tomorrow we're off to Griffith, stay with my daughter for a couple of nights there, which should be most enjoyable. As you can see, town is quite large, actually, bigger than I expected it to be. I don't know what I expected. This park is beautiful. It's Lions Park, very new, looks great. Alright, well, we're into town for something to eat. Talk to you later.